little Thursday night Horizon cruise coming at you. Gonna pull the live chats up here. Locked and loaded. So, third official live stream. Hopefully we got things dialed in here. First live stream, you know, it was too dark. Second live stream, audio was all the way messed up. We got a new phone rocking the Pixel, and we got rid of the old mic, so hopefully everything is ready to go. And I'm gonna do a little less talking in this video. Just focus on the driving, man. What can I say? So we're gonna start out in the Nissan GTR. Tommy F. Yeah inspired. Do a little. Nothing major. Pretty basic. But, yeah, man. Just gonna do some IRL cruising in this game. Yeah, man, see where the road takes us. Let me know how the sound and the pictures coming through for you guys. In the garage, so walk outside. Turbo doesn't fully spool till about $5 grand, but when it does, yeah, man. I guess if you want to shoot me an invite, see if I can keep up with y'all. text. The ad's Don Squally. Not sure if you got me or not. We are definitely rolling. I haven't really done any cruising with people online since I got the live back. Kind of run into people a little bit here and there, which is definitely nice. Makes things a little more interesting as opposed to just rolling with the AI publicly. This car sounds. I also got the light on today. I thought it would be cool to have like the blue light on the pedals and stuff like that, but with the light completely off, kind of blows out all the whiteness. Like right now you can see the sky's really light, and yeah, with the light off you can barely see where I'm going. I think now we got a nice balance. You kind of see the blue on the pedals. Got the speaker connected to, just running the RGB there. Gives it kind of a cool little touch. And you get a better look at the setup. The Thrustmaster, it's got like an old desk. Bolted it to some casters. Old TV, Xbox mounted behind the TV. Pretty basic, but gets the job done. I'm always whipping through these drift zones. I haven't really got the duck cleaning calling me right now. Haven't really had the opportunity to do much drifting. I think the biggest problem with this thing, sorry, I'm just leaving my phone here. The biggest problem with this wheel is just that I don't have a proper e-brake. Got to hit that B button here on the wheel, and when you're like mid-turn, it's a little difficult to initiate. Been looking at a couple of the Logitech G series wheels. They seem to be, there's a couple different generations. I forget what the newest one is, like G29 maybe. There's like a G20 that looks pretty good. Also another Thrustmaster, like the newer Thrustmaster wheels you can get that have the force feedback, clutch, like the clutch pedal, comes with the gear shifter and stuff like that. Seem to be pretty decent too, so we'll see. I think I might lot of fun just cruising around and whipping cars. Like, especially just, you know, like, this thing is sick, sounds great. And now that I got the settings dialed in, like, it's actually been a ton of fun. Like, it actually feels like a racing simulator now. I've had this wheel set up for, I don't know, 5 or 6 months. Mostly let my little guy play with it. But I get on it every now and then, and I just haven't been able to perfect it. But we had some new wheel settings that I found online. We tested out in the new, or in the last online stream. And man, they make a world of difference. Actually keep it in the lane. Elijah, how you like it, man? I'm not gonna lie, when I first got this wheel and set it up, I was kind of struggling to find the right settings. I don't know if you're having the same issue. Like, this thing was just super touchy, but I found some settings online. I'm thinking of making a video just letting people know the settings, and man, they help dramatically. Like, night and day difference compared to what it was when I first started rocking it. Little golf there. Thought that might have been that focus of the soccer. Chilling. Big chilling. One of the other things I'll say about the Thrustmaster, the reason I'm wearing the gloves is like the transition between the plastic, which is kind of slippery, and the rubber, which is kind of grippy. I don't know, just like when I'm spinning the wheel back and forth, I don't know, when I'm drifting or just kind of turning aggressively and stuff like that, the transition between the two materials always kind of screwed me up, and I find I just don't notice it as much when I'm wearing the gloves. So, you know, I first started wearing them because it was cold. I'm in the garage, and you know, when I first came out here, the heat wasn't going all that well. You know, when I first started driving, so I had the gloves on, and I actually really do enjoy the feel of driving with the gloves. I gotta say, kind of, I don't know, gives it a little bit of a cooler effect too on mine, I suppose. How's everything looking? Everything sounding and looking good? My second stream, the last one that I did, is not online anymore. The audio was absolutely atrocious. I tested out like a, I don't know, like some external mic. And man, it just did not work good at all. What I think we're gonna do is set a waypoint here. I just want to get to one of our houses. Hotel Castillo sounds good. We're gonna cruise there anytime I do like swaps with cars and stuff. I just
turn
like
around when it is safe to do so.
Realistic, like we're actually you know, pulling the car up out of our own garage as opposed to just getting it delivered, which is what I normally would do if I was on live right now. got a wheel sooner. Like, for years, you know, 10, 15, 20 years. As long as I've been playing video games, man. Starting out at like Gran Turismo 3, I think, on PlayStation, PS2. I did have a wheel one time on the 360 when I had like Test Drive Unlimited, but I just didn't have the right desk set up for it. You know, trying to sit in like a lounger chair and the pedals sliding around, trying to use like a TV tray to mount my wheel and stuff like this, or stuff like that. Now, I got a 2008 Honda Civic bucket seat. I've got the, you know, the desk set up, dedicated TV. Like, I guess I could play other games here. You know, I haven't since I got this set up. It's just been solely for driving, but I mean, keep on the road. Yeah, it's just changed the game, man. Like, come out here and actually, it just, I don't know, it's a different experience than control. It's just a more rewarding experience. I actually feel like I'm doing something.
Exit.
You know, I feel tired. I feel like I've been working. Like right now, my shoulders are a little tired. And I'm practicing. You know, getting skill.
200 meters. Turn left.
It is winter time right now. Like it's a blizzard as we speak outside. And you know, obviously we are not going to be busting out the G35 in this weather. I mean, I have driven my G35 in the wintertime. I do not like it though. Got other cars that I drive with. So let's see what we got in the garage right now. Just rocked out the Nissan GTR. I mean, I'm just a Honda fanboy. I'm not gonna lie. Ever since I got the wheel, anytime I come out here and I'm not on live, I'm usually driving some sort of a Honda. But I think for the sake of switching it up, see what we got. We did build a couple pretty cool Fords. I was thinking of doing like dedicated themes, so like a Nissan Day. We don't really have too many Infinities. I wish they had some different Infinities in this game, not gonna lie. For those of you guys who don't know, I also have a real life car vlogging channel, Denali, where I do have a, you know, an 04 Infiniti G35, which they do actually have in Forza Motorsport 6. You know what, let's drive a Porsche, man. We're just in a pretty nice handling GTR. We've got the GT2 RS, GT3, we got a GT4. You know what, let's go with the 911 2016 GT3 RS. See how this is handled. So, doesn't sound like we have the aggressive turbo noises that we had before. However, this thing should be quite a driver's car. not. Whoa. Whoa, this thing sounds extremely race car. Now, I didn't check if this thing was rear wheel drive or all wheel drive, but it's ripping up pretty good. Those downshifts are instant. That R32, those shifts were a lot slower. Actually, this thing handles like it's on rails. Getting away from me there. Wouldn't mind hitting some nice roads. Looks like if we make a left here, keep going straight, that'll take us into some nice windies. Yes, sir. What up, SRT24? Yeah, man. This is Forza Horizon 5. I did try to get this to work with the new Need for Speed. I think it was Need for Speed Heat, if I'm not mistaken. But I couldn't get the wheel to work with it. I don't know why. Wait, I think we said we're going to go left here. But yeah, man, Horizon for me has always been just an all-around simulator. You know, you know what to expect. You can't... the one thing I would say about Horizon is the sounds for me on some cars. Not all cars, but some cars just aren't up to par. But for most cars, they sound really good. And, you know, one of the things about this game as well that I noticed is you really do need to take the time to pick the right parts, you know, which I've never done in the past, especially doing my YouTube builds. But what you really what you need to do is just get in there and upgrade the exhaust and the turbos usually. Test it out. In this game you can rev the car. Seems like my wheel's pulling a little bit to the left here. That's not cool. Yeah, test out the exhaust and you'll usually find what it is you're looking for. So, the hope was hit some windies. So it looks like we're actually in the city. But what I will do, set a waypoint. What is this? Pardon me. And go for a cruise, switch it up. I'm not gonna lie, man. The Porsche handles great, but I'm a little unimpressed
In
by the
200
sound.
meters, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, it seems like the wheels pulling just a little to the left. Not really hindering my driving, but I would like when I let go of the wheel for it to not pull. I'll have to check that out. Not right now. I'm gonna leave it for now. Actually, if I hold the wheel, it doesn't do it. Might just need to be unplugged and plugged back in. I was unaware of this, but some controllers, if you, let's say you're holding the joystick to the right or left, when you turn on the, when you press the Xbox button, that'll actually be your center point from there on out when you're playing the game until you turn that controller off and back on again. So it's possible that's what happened here. I remember driving this car when I had my old wheel settings, and I could not keep it on the road for the life of me.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
This thing is actually pretty dialed.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
You know what? Let me see if I can unplug this controller real quick. Ah, that's the game I was talking about. Need for Speed Payback. Yeah, that was the, I tried to play it with this wheel and I couldn't get the settings correct for some strange reason. Alright, let's see if unplugging the controller. actually fix my controller settings here. I've got the names disabled over the players. Oh, wait a second. It didn't. Might need to take her apart and throw some lubrication on the gears there.
You have arrived at your destination.
But yeah, I got the names disabled there, just to keep the image and everything realistic. So I'm not sure if that's somebody on the off the live here. That's one of my Xbox friends. Is there a way? We'll check the online list in a second here. Alright, so the Porsche was nice, I'm not gonna lie. I just feel like the thing just basically drives itself is really what it comes down to. Golf R, looking dope. Might need to jump in that real quick. Built a lot of these cars for my little guy, I'm not gonna lie. R35. I feel like we're already in a GTR. We need something. I feel like we need something rear-wheel drive here. We get a little loose around the corners. The Lexus RCF, I believe that's a V8. Jump in one of our Beamers here. Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. Alright, man, we got the M5, we got the 08 M3 Clown Shoe, which I don't think I've modified yet. You know what? Let's jump in the 97 M3 with the wide body kit on it. Pretty sure this thing's got some dope mods. Looks great. Pop and bang tune on there. This should be interesting. Also seems to have a turbo. So I guess we'll go a different way, which we can. Alright. This wheel's starting to be a problem. Luckily I'm in my garage. We have the tools necessary to drop some lube into the necessary areas, because the wheel just got extremely stuck there. See how that works. I did actually have to spray the pedals not that long ago. I mean, you're getting the as in real life live as it gets, man. That is one of the reasons that I don't do live, man. Things are just unpredictable, you know what I mean? Oh, we got a little tunnel here. Could it be this car just needs better tires? Like, am I... Okay, so there is something going on. I don't know if you can see. I think it is the car. It kind of jiggles a little bit before it straightens itself out. I thought it was the wheel. It still could be the wheel. That's unusual. Never experienced this before. Alright, here's what I think I'm going to do. We're going to jump into a different BMW right now. Because this one is just not feeling it. However, our closest house is Casabella. Alright, so there's definitely something unusual happening with this car. I mean, yeah. Look at it, it's bobbing and weaving all over the place, man. Okay. Possible I screwed up the electronics in my wheel? I don't think that's the case. I think this car just needs some adjustments, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, borderline can't even drive that. Very strange. Hopefully it's not a problem with the wheel. Because that would mean 3 unsuccessful lives in a row. That's a problem. But what isn't a problem is that if it is the wheel, well, that just gives me an excuse to upgrade. This car seems to be driving a lot better than the last.
You have arrived at your destination. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Well, I guess I don't need to go to that destination since we already swapped out the whip. What I will do is just cancel that waypoint. Alright. That's a relief. gonna put an end to this one, review the footage, make sure there's no changes that I need to make. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to smash that like button, click subscribe. I'm gonna catch y'all at the next one, man. Yo.